In today's mini episode, Ken covers the mindset and discipline it takes to grow physically and mentally. He talks about real life challenges, economic reality, AI scams, and why human connection still wins. Tune in and subscribe to the Clear channel for more.
I'm a firm believer. Obviously some of us in this call enjoy going to the gym or enjoy going to do, different exercises to get our bodies physically strong. I'm a firm believer, equally or maybe even more important is strengthening your mindset. And I've learned over the years of not only from my own development, my own career, but helping others through things, that oftentimes people tend to, tend to be at a place simply based on their operating system. And when I say the operating system, obviously I think of a computer. Every so often here on my Apple, it goes from, you know, 1.01 to 2.02 or 3.0, 17.11 or 19 point whatever. And like every few months, there is this update and there's some type of enhancement that Apple rolls out to enhance the computer, make it faster, remove bugs. It always has like a description of it. Half the time, I don't think we really know. Um, but I really believe everything in our lives, everything we do is based on that operating system. And the most important thing in my eyes is to be for some of us that are parents, and for those of us in the call dream and want to get into the world of having families someday. The most important thing to do is to make sure our operating system is strong, to teach our kids, our nieces, our nephews, maybe people in our families, of what's really possible, of how to live life, how to love, how to live, how to matter, how to make a difference. And unfortunately, I think there's a lot of people, and this was me in college during my soccer career a little bit. My operating system felt like my coach was picking on me. It was a little bit of fear, a little bit of scarcity. And to be fair, I didn't really have that great of a soccer career in college until my senior year. And it took me almost losing out on the sport because I got cut my fourth year to wake me up to realize that I have to make real changes inside to improve my situation, improve my mentality. And I went out and I played the game because I loved the game and I enjoyed the game. And sure enough, I performed at a high level my last year of playing. But everything, I said this early in the week for those of you guys in the office, everything starts with your decisions, with our decisions. I believe, and maybe it's my faith that, our ancestors, our people that came before us, the people that are still here and maybe people that are not, are walking alongside of us and are here to help us make amazing decisions, to make a difference, to do the right thing, to stop being overlooked, to stop being undervalued, and to stop being underpaid. If you're paying attention to, you're paying attention to the world right now, there's a lot of major companies. AI is causing layoffs, a lot of layoffs. I had a friend of mine on a call recently that a friend of a friend sent me a message. He said, "Hey, be aware of investing in companies." And I said, and the email is kind of interesting, and I read it. Long story short, there is five so-called investors on a call. They got this person that's pretty wealthy to invest, six figures into a business. A few months later, the investor went back to talk to these people in this company, blah blah. Come to find out, four of the other people on the call were all AI generated, and the guy got scammed out of over $100,000. It's crazy, crazy. right? AI is like, I mean, there's going to be people, unfortunately, that take this technology and don't do good with it. It just is what it is. It's going to cause, people to have major shifts in their choices for their careers. Last time I checked, you know, people need people, right? We need to be in a position, we are needed in the marketplace. The idea of human interaction will never change. It's been around since the caveman days. They had to go out and trade. You have this, I have that. We negotiate. I take this, you take that. Right? But remember, it's to me, it's a lot of people, and I, one thing I heard recently is like some people try so hard about the physical world. I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna work hard. And physically they grind. And I know there's a lot of you and a lot of us on this call that do this, but I think we miss the upgrade that we need in here sometimes with the effort, with the grind. Because if you put in the effort, yes, you will get so far. But if you upgrade this at the same time, and you learn that the outer world will adjust when your inner world adjusts, you're going to start moving towards what you really want, and you're going to enjoy the ride. And that's half the battle, is to enjoy the process. You're going to get rejection. And I'm not talking about the stores today. You're going to have rejection. You're going to have things that happen that hurt your heart. You're going to have people say it can't be done, it won't be done, it blah blah, and give you it's going to be a hard time. Just remember this, no matter what ladder you climb, you got to make sure it's the right ladder, because you could be climbing a ladder of a shack, or you could be climbing a ladder of your mansion. And the way you climb the right ladder is you upgrade your operating system, you work hard, you get around amazing people with values, people that do the right things, and you do your best to help others and bring them up with you as you grow. But I just want to share. I don't know why I just sat this morning, and after in my sauna, and I was right after my ice bath, I sat around a little bit and I just started writing things that were on my mind. And hopefully that helps you today. Listen, to me, it's not about the sales. It's about who you are and who you're becoming, and learning to become, more aware, and learning how to make a difference in your families and for people you love. So you guys have an amazing day. We have a lot of amazing goodness happening. I know Jason just posted week ones. If you can hang back for us, we got to finish a little bit of training. But remember, there's a lot of people in the world. You never know what's happening in the world. And they may walk around, may not have a lot of smiles, may not have the best energy. And, if someone's not in the best position, whether you sign them up or not, do them a favor and leave them better off than when they met you. Trust me, the universe will come back tenfold.